How's it going, everyone? Nick from Comic Culture here. Happy new comic book day. It's time for the comic book haul. See what books I picked up, all in preparation for Nick at Night, my weekly non-spoiler comic book review show, coming up next. All right, welcome back. We're going to start with the big two real quick with Human Target book number 10 from Tom King and Greg Smallwood. I like this run so far. It's interesting. I like it a lot. It has a little Justice League action in here, a little who did it, little murder mystery kind of stuff in here. Very, very awesome artwork. It's probably one of the top 25 books of last year for sure. Highly recommend that one. Then we also have some facsimiles coming out this week. We have The Flash number 123. With that great cover, just picking that one up. Going to add it to the facsimile stack that I have at home. DC Lazarus Planet Alpha number 1. We got a one-shot here. I don't know what to expect in this book, but I do like the cover arts and everything, and I'm going to be flipping through here, and it looks pretty awesome. So I'm excited for that. I don't exactly know where this is going to, take our story, what's going on in here, but it looks interesting enough. So we're going to see what's going on inside this book right here. Hopefully it's halfway decent. That's actually all the DC books we have. Going into the Marvel side, we have Star Wars The High Republic issue number 4. And I gotta be honest, I haven't really been digging this book. It's been okay. And so we're gonna see where it goes. I don't like the art. I don't like where the story is going right now. It's kind of like a guy that's in a wrong place at the wrong time. There's this one new Jedi. He's got a Padawan. They're kind of like, I don't know. They're just not very wise, and they're just kind of going about this whole situation wrong. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to read number 4 and see what's happening. I will say, though, that we have another High Republic Adventures issue number 2. Now, this book was really cool, the issue number 1 for this one. So I'm really looking forward to High Republic Adventures number 2 more than I am for High Republic number 4. Back to the facsimile game, we have the Incredible Hulk issue number 1 with that awesome cover. Facsimile cover. I wish I had this book in real life, even a beat up copy of this book, but alas, I have the facsimile here, so that's what I'm going to have to deal with for now. Then we have Moon Knight issue number 19 from Jed MacKay. Really looking forward to this. Another great book. I think it's a top 20 book, one of the best Marvel books out there right now for sure, so check that one out. And then we have Chip Zdarsky on Daredevil issue number 7. And I can't imagine that we're going to take too much longer to get towards the Punisher. We have Punisher right here on the cover. We got to get our ranks up right now. Punisher has a hard time right now with Ares, the god of war. And then he's going to have the Fist right behind him. And so we have Daredevil and Elektra and Stick and their whole forces that are going to march on Punisher, presumably when Ares is doing that, or maybe when Ares is done with the Punisher, who knows? So it's going to get very interesting in Daredevil here very shortly. In the indie game, we have from Image Comics All Against All from Alex Paknadel issue number 2. I'm going to have to reread issue number 1 because there's a lot of weird concepts going on in here, a lot of alien cultural things, a lot of just some weird planning and everything. And there's also a human element. They're trying to evaluate which species is like the next dominant species, I think. And so I'm going to have to revisit issue number 1, I think, before I get into that one. So it might not make the cut. We'll see if I have time to read number 1 again. Then we have from Mark Millar, we have Nemesis Reloaded. I do not have any previous knowledge of this character, this run, Nemesis in general. I've seen some back issues in the past. Art looks pretty fire, though. We have Pepe Larraz on here, and so I'm interested to get into this world and see what's happening. But yeah, we're going to dive into here. Let me know if you've read the previous stuff, if I need to read that stuff first, just to kind of get reacquainted or get some knowledge on the character before I read this one. So let me know down below. Then we have Jeff Lemire and Dustin Wynn on Little Monsters issue number 9. I have to remember if this is the last issue or is this going 12? I can't remember. Awesome art in here. The story's good enough, but yeah, check out Little Monsters if you have some extra time. It's a pretty decent story. Then we have 10,000 Black Feathers, the Bone Orchard Mythos from Lemire Sorrentino and Dave Stewart. I'm not a big fan of this run in general. It hasn't blown me away yet. It's a connected universe. We're building it right now still. And so we're going to see how trippy this one gets and see where this universe takes us with further releases. Then we have Kelly Thompson on Black Cloak issue number 1. What a great looking book. at least on here. I got the variant cover. I remember the solicitation for this. It actually said it's like a cross between Blade Runner and Saga. So that's a mighty claim. So we're going to see where it goes. The interior art certainly doesn't put me in that mood, to be honest with you, but maybe it's just the writing and maybe it's the atmosphere they create. Not entirely sure. This is definitely not what the interior looks like, which is kind of what sold me to begin with. So we're going to see how this one goes. Kelly Thompson, though, so it's got a good chance for sure. Then over in Boom Studios, we have Something Is Killing the Children, issue number 28 from James Tynion. And so we're going to continue that Erica Slaughter saga right here. We're getting closer and closer to our showdown with Cutter. And so we have our monster on the loose still, and we have some crazy crap going on. So hopefully it's going to pick up the action in 28, because that series is kind of dragging for the last 10 issues, I think. But guys, that's a lot of books to get through. I appreciate you watching. Let me know down below in the comments what you picked up and what you're looking forward to reading. But as always, I appreciate you watching the video. Like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell notification to be alerted of future videos. Happy New Comic Book Day. We'll see you in the comments.